Hi, and welcome to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn, and I want to welcome you to the channel. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please considering subscribing and liking and sharing. Share it with someone who may need an uplifting message at this moment. If you are returning, welcome, 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 welcome back. All right, we're going to get into this week's reading, and we're also going to embrace the season of transformation. And we are in a season of transformation. It is fall in many places in the northern hemisphere where the leaves are changing, the weather is changing, there's a little crisp nip in the air, and we are experiencing shorter days. It's always a signal that transformation is on the way. So, more about the season of transformation a little later this week. But for right now, let's see what this message is for this week. All right? And we're going to begin by clearing the air. All right? And I have my symbols. And I've had these symbols since let's see, when did I go to Omega? I bought these at Omega, which is a spiritual retreat in upstate New York. It's about, I think, 90 miles north of New York, and it's in a beautiful, beautiful, very nature, lovely place, and it's in Rhinebeck, New York. And the people in the town are very sweet, and the grounds are absolutely the most beautiful and restful and peaceful place you can go. So if you're in the New York area and you want to get away for a nice long weekend, check out their schedule and check out the many classes that they offer, and from some of the top names around the country and around the world. All right, and I bought these there in 2004, and I've had them ever since then. And I use them quite often, both with my card readings as well as in my meditation and in my classes. All right? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I thank each and every one of you for being here today. All righty, let's get started. Alrighty, so I've got the incense going. You might see a little smoke coming out, and that's to clear the energies that are around us. And energies are around us all the time. From the moment we open our eyes in the morning, even before we're awake, there's energy going on. Even though we're sleeping, energy is still in constant movement. Think of energy as the ocean. It never stops with the waves. They go back and they go forth. They go back and forth. And that's how energy is. And along the way, we as human beings on this earth can pick up different energies from other people and other things, as well as from our environment. So keep that in mind when you're going about your normal day, and start to begin to focus on what it is you truly, truly, truly desire in your life. Okay? All right. So let's get started with the reading. But first, let's call in the angels. Okay, so today I'm going to be holding amethyst. Amethyst is a great stone to wear for protection and a great stone to wear for transformation. As you're protecting your energies, as you're going through this transformation, you're allowing in only what the divine and your creator would like for you to experience. Okay, so let's call in the angels. Angels, guardian angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, benevolent beings from all space, galaxy, and time, come into this reading and bring to us the message that is for our highest good and highest healing. Bring it in a clear and concise way so that we may understand exactly what it is that we are being guided to do. Also, welcoming it in within our own Milky Way galaxy and afar. Bring in all the beings that are here to help elevate life on our planet Earth. We are grateful for your presence in our lives. Thank you, Creator, and thank you, God. Thank you, Goddesses. Thank you, Ascended Masters. Thank you, and I can feel the energy of Raphael, Archangel Raphael, coming in with the energy of healing. Raphael, known as the Divine Physician. I can feel Mother Mary coming in with compassion and love and grace. I feel Mother Teresa and Buddha are rushing into saying, don't forget us, don't forget us. How could we? With the love and generosity that you both so generously displayed. We're so grateful and thankful for all that we have, all that we are, and all that we will ever be. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the reading for today. I was guided to go ahead and pull cards before we got started after clearing the deck. And the first card out is card number 27, Exchanging Gifts. I'm wondering if there isn't someone out there who has discovered they have a spiritual gift and they're holding back from really embracing it. Now's the time to embrace that gift. Now's the time to allow that gift to come into play. Angels are waiting to hear what it is you truly wish to learn. Over here in the corner there is a beautiful large book, so that means that it's something someone has learned. We come to this plane with many gifts. Often we're not sure what they are or how to use them. And oftentimes what we are called to do is to seek out teachers, to seek out mentors, to seek out guides. And whatever you are being guided to do, go for it. They're saying this is the time. This is the time. Okay? So that's going to be our first card out. Oh, and I forgot. It's card number 27. Remember in numerology, in numerology, 2 plus 7 equals 9. 9 means there's an ending of something. And it's okay to let it go. It's okay to say thank you for the lessons I learned and let it go. And allow yourself to begin to truly feel into what those lessons were and the abundance that comes from having that knowledge under your belt. Now, sometimes the lessons don't always come in a way that feel good or in a way that allows us to really embrace them. Sometimes they come in the way of betrayal. They come in the way of someone speaking falsely about you. They come in the way of someone throwing you under the bus. Allow that energy, the negative energy, the hurtful energy, to heal whatever wound may be opened inside of you and take away the positive blessing from it. And the blessing could be you learning that it's time to let that go, to let the situation go, to let the people go, even to let go of what has happened. Okay? So that's important for you to understand. This week is going to be about really acknowledging your gifts and really beginning to use them properly. Okay? All right, the next card out is why. You know, this reminds me of a young child and children when they're learning and they're so eager to learn. One of the questions they ask a lot is why? Why? Why this? Why that? And it's important for us as teachers to be gentle in how we allow that to really come through, how we allow the answers to come through, and how we allow that lesson to come through. All that happens in our lives really are to teach us lessons, to keep us moving forward. And this is card number 31. Remember, in numerology, 3 plus 1 equals 4. 4 is about building blocks, building a strong foundation. What kind of foundation are you building? Are you building a foundation of love? Are you building a foundation of fear? Are you building a foundation of disappointment, of frustration, of resentment, of jealousy? Or are you building a foundation of peace and joy and happiness? Very important for you to be real clear about that, okay? The next card out is the Thinker. What is it that has been on your mind? Ask yourself, have you been overthinking it? Have you really been allowing in positive energy? What have you been thinking of? It is also card number 44. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 8 is the sign of infinity, of wisdom. And think about it. When we are wiser in our choices, when we are wiser in the things that we choose to do, what happens? When we're coming from a place of authenticity, not a place of I'm going to get them back, I'm going to show them, not a place of manipulation, not a place of I'm better than they are, but a place of just pure, peaceful joy and love. When we're coming from that place, wow, we can do so many things. When we're coming from a place of overthinking, that's when fear comes in. That's when all of those other feelings of not feeling worthy or having value come up. Which side are you choosing? Are you choosing the side of joy and peace and calm? Or are you choosing the side of fear, distraction, and resentment? Be very careful which side you choose or which side you continue to voice, because that is exactly what you are going to begin to experience. You know, someone said to me the other day, I didn't know why all these awful things kept happening in my life. And I said, okay, what kind of language shift could you make around that? And they said, well, they were awful. I said, so the more you say that word, the more you welcome that type of energy in. How would it feel to say, I'm so grateful for all the wonderful lessons I learned? Different energy, very different energy. So begin to watch also how you're speaking to yourself. Because sometimes in our darkest moments, we may say things that we would never say out loud. Or if we said them out loud, we might say it to a trusted few. But with your words, you are creating the energy and the dynamic of what you will be experiencing. It's not the other person that's causing you to experience it. You made a choice to come into that experience. Can't make this stuff up. Next card out, Truth Be Told. Number 14. 1 plus 4 equals 5. What is the number 5 about? Freedom, change, and shifts. What are you shifting into? The fall is a great season for shifting and transforming. But what are you shifting into? Look on the card. There's a wise owl there. And the owl has a book in their hand. What are you shifting into? They're standing on top of a mask. Do you wear a mask most of the time? Do you allow others to see your heart? Or do you hold back? Do you allow yourself to participate in positive, constructive energy? Or do you allow yourself to continue to really dive into, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. Oh my God, I'm so disappointed. Oh, they did that to so-and-so and so. I don't like that. I don't trust her. I don't like her. I don't like that. Or are you on the page of, and I'm going to delete that. because I don't want that energy to become part of this reading. But I'm also going to say, are you on the page of, I really would like to understand this better. I really would like to understand how this could have been done in a different way that would have been more positive. I would really like to understand your viewpoint. Truth be told, when the truth comes out, the truth is always very different than the experience that you encountered. Okay? So just keep that in mind. The next card out is Message in a Bottle. A lot of times we get messages from the universe in many, many, many different ways. It could come as a sign from the angels, like a feather in the sky, a bird we haven't seen in a while, a beautiful butterfly flying around in the middle of the snow, winter. It could be a song that comes on the radio. It could be a movie that all of a sudden you've been thinking about and it's on TV or near your home being presented in the theater. My ears are ringing. There's a message coming through for someone out there. Keep your eye on it because it's saying it's very significant and it has the power to change your life. That message can be very positive because the number 15 becomes a number 6. 6 is all about rebirth. And when we're going through a season of transformation, we're being reborn. We're letting go of the old because some things that are old and that have been hanging on for a while are stagnant now. And we need to let them go so we can move on. Okay, so start to look at that. What messages are coming towards you? Do they feel good? Do they feel empowering? Do they fuel your thoughts of how to do things better or differently? The next card out is number 7, Out to Sea. Sometimes we need to just get still, quiet, and silent and allow for the messages to come through. It's hard to hear messages when we're constantly busy. We're on the phone. We can't put our phones down because we have to look at TikTok. We have to send that last text. You know, it's different when you are checking on your husband or your children. Those are important texts to keep up with. But when you're just sitting at your desk and you've got a mountain of work to do, but you're so distracted by what's going on TikTok or what someone looks like on Facebook, that is energy that is not positive. It is not allowing you to grow. And the number here is 7. 7 is all about manifesting. What are you manifesting? Remember, we manifest 24/7, 365 or 366 days of the year. And when we're manifesting with our thoughts, our actions, and our deeds, and our words, it is really important that we begin to see them as they truly are and accept that that's how they truly are. Okay? So be careful what you're manifesting out there because even though there's a message coming through for you, there is also a time where you can really shift the energy around that message by your actions, your words, your deeds, and your thoughts. All right? Okay. Next message out is Soulmates, card number 41. I'm going to talk about the numerology here first. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 5 is about shifting, 5 is about freedom, and 5 is about something new coming in. And so far, that's what this entire reading has been about. There is a transformation underfoot. Now, a lot of us get caught up in the word soulmate. And, oh, he's my soulmate or she's my soulmate. Yeah, they probably are. But here's something you might not have considered. You can have more than one soulmate. And a soulmate doesn't have to be a romantic or a love interest. A soulmate can also be a soul buddy that shows up in your life. like a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a cousin, an aunt, an uncle. We're not just stuck in a constraint, and the universe doesn't want us to even think like that. We can allow in all of these wonderful people to be part of our tribe that really fuels our soul. What are you allowing in? Look at what are you allowing in? Because when we go back to the number on this card, 41, are you allowing in change and freedom and shift? Or are you allowing yourself to stay stuck in the old, continuing to ask this question, why? Why me? Why is it happening to me? Well, what have you changed? Have you changed your thoughts? Have you changed how you do things? Have you changed how you handle things? Have you changed going after a person because they may be stronger than you are? Or they may have qualities you wish you had, but you want to take them down? Start to look at that. Start to really pay attention to that. Because our soulmates come in many forms and at many different times. And if you happen to be in a relationship with someone that you feel truly gets you, truly understands you, truly has your back, someone that has no need to put anyone else down to make themselves look better, someone that is not being manipulative, someone that is kind and loving, and someone who stands by your side no matter what the circumstances are. Not and do it, and they're doing it in an authentic way. Not to get ahead, not to hurt you, not to throw someone under the bus. Start to look at who is a part of your tribe, and does your tribe truly reflect who you are? Again, cannot make this stuff up. The number 4, higher power. Remember, we talked about the number 4 because we've had it before. With this card, is this the right card? No, which card is it? That we had the number, because we've had the number 5 a couple of times in this reading. And that's not the number 4. Yeah, sorry, I'm just going to take a minute and find it. Aha. Again, why? It's great to ask your higher power why. Remember what the number 4 is? Foundations. What foundation are you building? What foundation do you truly, truly, truly need to build? Or do you need to go out to see? To see what, to examine, to think about what is it that I really wish and desire in my life? What is missing? What would make me feel better than anything in the world? Is it that 9 to 5 that you have to get up at 6 o'clock to go to that you really are upset about? Or 8 to 5 or whatever your hours are? Is that what is fueling you? Or is it just paying the bills? And are you happy doing it? What is your higher power really directing you to do? And sometimes our higher power, even our higher power will direct us to release something or destroy something and knock down the foundation that we thought we were building because it wasn't the right one for us. And remember, everyone that crosses your path crosses for a reason. And there's a lot you can learn from each and every person. Now, you don't have to allow them in. You don't have to give them access. You don't have to want to be around them. But you can ask your higher power for guidance. You don't need to have a community sit down. You don't need to go out with the girls or the guys and sit around chit-chatting about it. Go to your higher power, whatever you call that higher power, be it Creator, the universe, God, Christ consciousness, Allah. Go to your higher power and ask for the gifts you are here to exchange with the world. Ask, why? What is my purpose? What am I here for? What am I here to do? What am I here to bring to this world that will elevate this planet? Take that message and begin to really build on it. But start with asking your higher power. And then really think about, what is it that I truly desire? What is it that I truly wish to do? And you may have to go into silence, go into meditation, pray about it, and ask for guidance, ask for direction. Guide my feet, guide my hands, guide my thoughts, guide my tongue, guide my vision. You can ask for that, and then stop trying to direct it. I saw, I forget on what platform I saw this, but I saw a message that said, God has a pen in his hand as he's writing your life. Stop taking the pen away. So I'm going to leave you with that, because truth be told, you're not in charge. You're just not. I don't care what your titles are. You're not in charge. You're not in charge. What power is in charge? Your higher power. Allow it to come through. Allow it to bring in the goodness in your life. Allow yourself to feel the goodness that is coming for you, that is there for you, that is meant for you. All right? Okay, so that's the message for this week. Now, share this with someone. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. I love all of your comments. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't always get the comments in a timely manner when they come through, because YouTube does some weird things with their algorithms. And sometimes I get them right away, and sometimes they come later on. When I see them, I do respond. So allow yourself to put the comments down below. If you like it, great. If it's encouraging you, great. I am so glad. And then begin to really think about, what is it that I would like to do differently? And allow the season of transformation that is upon us right now, where the doors are opening wide. Remember, this is the month of October. We are really in fall season in the Northern Hemisphere. And things are really opening up. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, I believe you're in spring. Things are blooming and blossoming in the Southern Hemisphere. In the Northern Hemisphere, we are still we're undergoing fall and the change of the seasons. Coming from summer hot, 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 to fall, a little cooler, a little crisper, and then the air. And allow yourself to really begin to think about, what is it I would like for this new season in my life, no matter where I live on this planet. And start to think of this as a season of transformation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful and thankful to each and every one of you. Please consider liking and sharing. Take care and have an amazing week.